Let's begin with the 4 things that you shared with me whenever you said, hey, this is what I want to talk about. The first thing was, and I love that this was the first thing, start your day with a prayer, asking God to walk with you through the day. That just, I don't know, that just spoke to me.
Yeah.
And I know it'll speak to others. How did you get this idea? How did you find this particular effort that you could make?
It's just, it's so crazy, life in general. And so basically, Terrell and I, we always wake up every morning and say prayers.
Terrell's your husband.
Terrell is my husband.
Okay.
And so before you do anything, say prayers.
Beautiful.
And cover the day.
What do you mean by cover the day?
It's basically pray for a safe day for everyone.
Love
that. And
love that.
Because you never know, that prayer could very well be helping somebody that's going through something and they don't even know it.
Exactly. Yes.
And so it's just, that's what helps me push forward.
Wonderful.
And because you cannot stay, okay, yeah, you have MS, but you're still alive. You're still breathing. You still have to be thankful. Exactly.
Like you find your strength for the day.
Yes.
Whenever you and Terrell do this at the beginning of the day and just ask, help me get through, walk through, not get through, but walk through the day.
Walk through the day. And it's safety, because Terrell works with, he works for Air Gas, where he delivers those gases. And I had never paid attention until one day they were doing like a story about the gases.
Yes.
And this truck blew up. And so now it's like, oh God.
So he's also going through something right now.
Yeah.
That needs some
prayer
some
coverage.
Prayer. Exactly. Yes.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's
so it's
such a
like,
great way to start.
because it's just, you never know.
Yes.
When it's your time, you're gonna go.
Yes.
You just have to be ready.
Yes.
That's where we are. And so you can't just keep sitting in the corner, woe is me, oh, I have MS, what am I gonna do? You're still alive.
Yes.
And you still have time. If you've done something to hurt someone, you still have time to ask for forgiveness.
That's beautiful.
And because you cannot squander.
Yes.
Because if you don't take that time to do the right thing, then what are you here for?
Yes. Get good with everyone. Everything you've done, you have a chance to let God have it. And,
that's it.
Let Jesus have it. And so he saved all of us.
That's
so
it.
That's,
and we're all guilty.
Oh,
we
are
go in.
Perfect.
Nope.
Yes.
Because we'll need help with something. Oh Lord, can you take care of this for me? But then what do? We go back and pick it up again. Every time. I mean, we're human.
I know. Yes.
And he knows it, but you have to find a prayer. Help me to not take it back.
Yes.
Help me to leave it for you to handle.
Follow your will.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mawri. What a great way. And that's number one. That's the first thing that you shared that you do.
Right.
To help align your mind, body, and spirit. Okay. Number 2, try not to stress about the little things that you have no control over. Mawri, give me some ideas of some of the things that when you talk about the little things in your life. What have been the little things?
The little things for me are just like I can't open a jar. You know how you could just
strength is affected by this.
You don't have any strength, no energy, and so thank God that MS Focus made these little gripper things, and they have it on the grip. And you just put it on there, and that's how I'm open. I make sure I keep it in my drawer. I know they sell them in the store, but I can never find them.
Okay, yes.
But I called MS Focus, and they sent me some, and so I share them with my group members.
Group members. Now we're going to get to that part, but explain. What are you talking about, your group members?
In our MS Warriors
Of Southwest
of Southwest Louisiana,
You're the director.
Yes.
And can you share a little about somebody who doesn't have any idea about support groups? So we're going to talk about it in a minute, but support groups and this one in particular, what do y'all do?
We eat.
As y'all do, and it's
yes,
good food.
yes. And I know we're getting a little ahead,
That's
but
okay.
maybe because I talked about the eating well.
Yes.
It's so hard.
I know.
It is hard. And then we live in Southwest Louisiana.
Yes.
And so everything is good. So it's hard. And then with MS, we're really supposed to stay away from white stuff.
Really?
Like sugar, flour,
Okay.
rice.
White bread and stuff like
White,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
We're really, from what I read, it's not
Salt?
yeah.
Okay.
It's these all things that work against us, but they taste so good.
Exactly. Yes.
It's hard, but I put it in my mind that, okay, I can do it in moderation.
There we go. That's a great word. Thank you, whoever created that.
Yes.
Yes, that's just a little bit every now and then.
Yeah.
And, yes, many
Pace
people live
yourself.
that way.
Yes.
Yes.
That's all
Not
you can
too
do.
much, so
Yeah.
Wonderful. And the MS Warriors meet once a month.
Once a month.
And this is a national organization, but we're talking about the Southwest Louisiana
A branch,
one.
yeah.
Anybody who's watching who hasn't heard of this, check their website, find the one near you, and find the way to get to these meetings that offer so much support and fellowship.
They
I've
do.
been going for a couple of years now, and it's been amazing.
Yeah, because
Just
we
the things
made
that
our
you do.
anniversary 10
10-year
years
anniversary,
in
exactly.
June. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
just beautiful. So thank you for that. You mentioned the your group, and so I wanted to bring that up. But as far as the little things and stuff like that, what were you saying that there was the little thing for you was
Trying to open a jar.
something. Was there something else?
It's like, with me, I'm always dropping something.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
yes.
like, I don't know I don't know if it's
That's
MS.
I think a part of. I think it what.
Yeah, muscle,
Yes, yes.
and so it's like you keep picking it, and I'm forever doing that. It's like you pick it up, and you think you have it in your hand, and it falls right back out again.
Yes.
And so I don't know if anybody else experiences that, but I'm speaking for me.
Okay.
And so it's aggravating, and because I've had it happen to me, the same thing. I picked it up like 4 times, and it failed those 4 times. So then I have to stop, take a deep breath, and just start over. And for whatever reason, I can pick it up with no problem and not drop it again. Because once you get aggravated about something, your mind is like in a tailspin, and you cannot focus on what you're trying to do.
Wonderful advice. Thank you for that and sharing that. So that's number 2. Number 3 that you shared with me was try something new as often as you can. Another beautiful one. Give us some ideas of some things that you have tried during this time of new things.
It's actually funny because I cannot walk in heels anymore because of my balance. So that's why I have to stay in flats.
Okay.
So what I do is I'll go to the store and I'll put on that little stocking that they have, and I'll try on high heels. And I might walk a little, take a few little steps, take a few little steps, and come sit down and cross my legs. I know it sounds
Mawri,
silly.
that's wonderful. It gives you a little spurt of, of whatever you needed, and just some things that you can't, you might not want to do forever, but
Right.
just for trying a
But
new
that
thing and just a
moment,
little something
yeah.
with it. Moderation,
Yep,
like you were saying.
that's it.
So,
Because I have literally seen women, I can't remember which website it was on, but they are in wheelchairs and they have high heels on.
oh my gosh.
But, like I said before, you're still alive.
Yes.
You may not be able to do the things that you were able to do before,
Yes.
but you still have to be thankful
Yes.
and just keep on moving.
Yes.
That's the way it
another
works.
One, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely moving and just keep going. Trying new things. Well,
Yeah.
what is this new thing? And don't be afraid.
Exactly.
If it's something that asks you to do something, try it.
Yep.
See what happens. You might find another good hobby that you might be able to do.
It might be a food like Brussels sprouts.
You too, huh?
Yeah.
I don't do Brussels sprouts. My wife is always saying, "You want some of this?" No,
thank you so much, but I will
try
pass.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
There's a Leave It to Beaver episode about that.
Oh, really?
If you remember that show
I
from
remember.
the 50s and 60s, but Beaver would not eat his Brussels sprouts, and
Yeah.
that show is always, that episode is always kind of, I've thought about that whenever somebody offers me Brussels sprouts. So,
No,
but,
I'll
no,
decline.
thank you. Yes, but thank you for that. And now number 4, and we just talked about this also.
Mm-hmm.
Eat better and move as much as you're able.
Right.
What are some of we talked about the food.
Mm-hmm.
But what are some of the physical activities that you do in your?
I have done water aerobics.
Really?
Yeah, I've done
Nice.
water aerobics, and just so happened where I used to do it, it got destroyed for Laura, and I hadn't been
Laura,
able. Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
2020. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and so I hadn't been able to find anywhere, but now I'm doing the chair exercises.
Where did you
They
get
have
these chair exercises?
you can find them online.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
YouTube?
type it YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, you just type it in chair
Chair
exercise.
exercises. Okay.
Yeah, and they have like for people over 50, people with MS,
Wow.
and all you're doing is you're just sitting in the chair, and you're not having to worry about tipping over.
Right, the
Well, you're
balance
doing
is
like
something, yeah.
leg lifts. They do like if you have I have little 4-pound weights,
Okay.
and so you're
yes.
just sitting there
Absolutely.
doing that. Because a lot of people that may be confined to the wheelchair, you
Yes.
still have
You
to
still
keep
have to,
moving.
exactly.
Yeah,
The
because
muscles
those
need-
muscles,
Right.
they need it. Because
Yes.
I remember back when I was first diagnosed, one day I just looked at my legs and they were just mushy.
Oh,
And I was just devastated. I said, oh no.
Yes.
So then Terrell and we came up with the plan where I would just walk around the bar, hold on to it.
yes.
And
In your home.
in your home.
Yes.
Yeah. No, you don't have to go to a gym. I mean, you can.
You can,
But if you
have everything in your home.
exactly, and
So-
if you don't have weights, if you have canned goods, you
Right,
can use
yes.
that.
Great idea.
Yeah. So it's all
Wonderful.
kind of little things just to keep you focused on you
Yes.
and trying to live your best life.
That's the bottom line.
That's
right
the
there.
bottom line.
So,
And so
thank you.
you can try it. I mean, you may only I'm going to do 5 today.
Right.
And then you just pace yourself. That's part of the
Whatever
journaling
you're able to do
as well.
Movement is what's the
Move
important
it.
thing.
It is.
As
It
long as
is.
you're moving some,
Yeah.
you're helping. So
Indeed.
okay. Thank you,
Mhm.
Mawri, for wonderful efforts that you do
Mhm.
every day. Now we've talked about, you mentioned a little bit about MS Focus, and there are
Right.
plenty
Oh, yeah.
of organizations that are so helpful.
Yes.
But MS Focus, I went there whenever you gave me this topic
Mhm.
to look for what they had to say, and
Mhm.
I want to ask you some things and share with everyone
Okay.
some of the things that MS Focus had. And when I put in aligning mind, body, and spirit, what came up was, the first thing was, mindfulness and meditation can help calm the nervous system, which is huge with
Right,
MS,
yes.
and improve focus, reducing stress-related flare-ups. Can you help us understand, to you, what does the word mindfulness mean to you?
With me, it's like, because with MS, you're always trying to remember everything. And so with mindfulness, to me, is I'm always not breathing and not realizing that my phone will go off, take a breath, And so I didn't even realize that a lot of times throughout the day, I'm not breathing. And so I try to stop and be mindful of my breathing and just taking a deep breath and blow it out, and it calms you.
Absolutely, the breath, the oxygen.
Yeah,
going through your
exactly.
muscles.
And that's the one thing I do as well at night before I go to bed.
Okay.
Is you all the day has passed, so now you're just laying there. You close your eyes, and it actually it was an exercise that I found, and I cannot remember. I just remember how it works. It's just like they say, you find a quiet spot and you take a deep breath. You just be mindful of your breathing, but they say be careful, you might fall asleep because it relaxes you.
Yes.
And you don't, because you need your air, because it's
Right.
flowing through your whole body.
Yes.
And when you stop that, you restrict it,
Exactly.
then you can't function.
And it can harm you.
Yeah, it
Yes,
can.
very much.
And so that's my thing. Is
Wonderful.
the
That's
breathing.
mindfulness, and that's a beautiful,
Yes.
wonderful tactic, a strategy
Mhm.
that you can use. Just that again, you said that, take a moment, deep breath.
Yep.
And so that's the key for a lot of the things that
Exactly.
people might be going through. So please, I hope this is helping. They also talk about meditation. Do you do any meditating? Do you do anything like that, or you know anybody who does that?
I don't. My thing is that, as far, I guess that would be meditation, is just listening to music.
That certainly
Yeah.
would be, I think, considered.
Yeah.
Just sitting there,
Yeah.
letting the music kind of wrap around you and
Yeah.
flow around you. Yeah, I would say.
Yep.
And do you notice your breathing during
Yeah,
that
yeah,
time?
and
So-
that's another thing. Yeah, you breathe in, and then it depends on what type of music, because it's not going to be rap, none of that, because that does not
It's gotta be
relax me.
soothing,
It
so-
has to be slow and smooth.
Yes.
Soothing songs.
Yes.
That you can find, because you can find them anywhere. You just have to find what works for you.
Yes.
That is the whole
Some
thing right
sort
there.
of music
Yeah.
that works, and so.
Because a lot of people, it's like, I forgot what it's called. It's almost like waves and stuff like that. It's I've seen a CD where you play it, and it's probably on YouTube.
Yes.
The sounds of
beach.
waves.
Yes.
Yeah, something.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
they could probably find something like that and
Yeah.
just have a 45-minute
yeah.
session of meditation session.
That's it. And
that's
especially
beautiful.
if you're going through something and trying to make
Yes.
life decisions,
Yes.
that
You need
you need that meditation. You need the
yes.
prayer
yes,
and the meditation,
mindfulness and all of that. Yes.
because a lot of times you saying the prayer, and then, but what we need to be praying for is to how do I want to say it? Is it accept the prayer, or help me to understand the prayer that I'm praying?
Got you. Yes.
Yeah, because
So you're looking for guidance from the prayer.
right,
And
from
so,
God
yes,
specifically.
Yes, exactly. I think that's well put. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I understand. I think everybody will understand
Mm-hmm.
that idea of asking for guidance.
Right.
So-
Because I always because I have friends that, I need to make this decision. I don't know what to do. I say, just pray for guidance.
Yes.
I say, because ask and you shall receive.
Yes.
If you don't
And
ask,
don't give them a deadline.
There you go,
It
because
doesn't come whenever you want it, but it will come.
it will come on time.
Yes.
And but we're always trying to rush
I
stuff.
know.
I need it right now.
We're all
no.
like that, yes, but
Just
hang on there. Be patient.
be
and,
patient. That's it.
It will happen.
Exactly.
So, and we both experienced that
Oh,
in
yes.
our lives, and so yeah, just keep asking.
That is
Ask
it.
for guidance. Okay, thank you. So that's number one: mindfulness and meditation.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that MS Focus shares is that therapy and support groups can be incredibly empowering.
Yes.
We talked about MS Warriors of Southwest Louisiana. So we know about that.
Mhm.
What about therapy? Have you or anybody else that you know of been to therapy about?
I have been to therapy,
Okay.
and I have several of my members. They have They want therapy, so I'm trying to get the information for them.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I just recently talked to this local program called Slick.
Yes.
Yeah, Slick.
I know Slick. I
Yeah.
have a very good friend who works there.
Yeah,
Yes.
and she connected me with a counselor. So
Oh,
when we
gosh.
meet up again in September, I think she's gonna be coming in to let the group know exactly what kind of programs they can
Beautiful.
help with.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
So I mean,
a great organization. I
yeah,
know
it
that's-
really is. It really is, because I've had to call them several times for assistant devices
Yes.
for people in my group.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it stands for Southwest Louisiana Independence.
Independent community, maybe.
Maybe.
I can't remember. I forgot.
Yes. I forget what the C stands for.
Yeah.
But it's Southwest Louisiana Independence.
Right.
And so that sounds perfectly aligning with
Yes.
with everybody who's living with MS or really anything that.
Because automatically people think, oh, you going to a counselor? Are you crazy?
Goodness, yes.
But it's just judgment. You don't understand.
Right, exactly. They don't understand.
They don't
because
understand.
They're so helpful.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely, yes.
Because you always need. That's in my opinion. Need somebody outside of your family to
Yes.
talk to, because some family members understand and they want you to come to them, but some things you just don't feel comfortable talking to your family member about, and sometimes a stranger is better.
Yes. Great
That-
point.
yeah.
Yes, exactly. You want to share as much as you can to find
Hmm.
the bottom line of what is going to help me.
Right.
And an objective eye, a trained person,
Exactly.
can give you some very powerful and interesting tactics, and
Right.
strategies. So
Mhm.
thank you for that very much. So therapy and support groups definitely can empower you when it comes to living with any kind of challenge, MS
Right.
and anything else. Okay.
Exactly.
Finally, MS Focus Shares.
Mhm.
When I saw this, when I went, I can't wait, because I know this is a big part of your journey. They share that journaling
Oh, yeah.
and reflection
Yes.
can help you process challenges and focus on positive aspects of life. Mawri, you have much experience with this one. What can you share? What has your experience with journaling and reflection given you? What are some of the things you do with it?
As far as me, if I'm feeling some type of way, whatever it might be, just go write it down. Because sometimes you cannot say what you mean by words, but you can say it in writing,
On writing.
in
Yes,
paper, on
yes,
paper.
yes.
And then, okay, you were feeling that way this day. And then the next day might be better. So you write it down. And every day is not going to be a bed of roses, no matter what you're dealing with, MS or just life in
Yes,
general.
Yes.
And so, but you have to find whatever works for you. Because I found for me is that I didn't realize I was writing that much. And then I went back like a week later, girl, you were writing. You had a whole lot of stuff to say.
And when you go back a week, and
Yeah.
you've shared this with
Yeah.
me and us before,
Mhm.
you can look back and say, wow, I didn't realize it, but I've overcome
That's
that
it.
that
Yeah.
I was experiencing.
That's it.
And so that's a huge
That's
huge
a
plus
milestone.
with it. Exactly.
It
yes.
is.
When it comes to journaling. Now, what does reflecting mean to you? I mean, writing it down, but also, is it that kind of thing of taking a deep breath and going
Yeah.
back? That's the reflection?
That's the
Okay,
reflection,
okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And,
because it's important to get to the next step. You have to go back and look at where you came from.
Right. Because like you said, memory is a big thing
Yeah.
for you, and I know for others with MS. And so having that documented there,
Right.
you will always be able to go back and you can show it to your doctor also.
Right.
And say, when they say what's happening, well, there's this and this. And
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
So,
Always
it's
go with a
helpful in
notebook.
So many ways.
Always go to the doctor with a notebook.
Yes, yes.
Because if you don't, I see my doctor every 4 months.
Okay.
my MS specialist.
Yes.
So I have to write down if something is happening, I gotta write it down right then and there. And then when I walk in the 4 months, where's your book?
She knows.
She already knows. I already have my book
Love
out
that.
and ready.
Love that. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Mawri, thank you for all of this. I just, every time we have talked, and I think this is like maybe the 10th time lesson, maybe more, that you've given us, and I learned something, and I'm just continuously amazed at you and everyone that I've met in MS Warriors, as well as others that I met because of you, and you've introduced me to a powerful just group of people who have given me and many others strength to move on in whatever challenges that we have, because we see y'all just rocking with the challenges that y'all have. So
exactly. And then there's a lot of times that I don't know, when I was writing stuff down, it's just like it comes out. I don't know where it comes from. I just give it, say it's God.
It turns the faucet on and says, God sends it to you and says, you got to talk about this. You have to talk about this. Okay.
That's it.
That's beautiful. Love that. And who knows where this, we know where this comes
exactly,
from. But,
precisely.
But let's get everybody the help that you have experienced and that you do, so that hopefully others will be able to experience the good things that you are bringing and that God and others have brought to you. So,
exactly.
all right. Is there anything else that we haven't talked about regarding mind, body, and spirit alignment that you would want to share?
No, the thing is, I wrote this down. It says, keeping your mind, body, and spirit aligned every day with faithfulness and belief. If I can help with anything, always remember, at the worst times in your life, I gotta read it because I can't remember it.
I understand. At the worst times in your life.
If I can get my paper flipped over one day, our lives we have to know that we're never alone. Those are the times that God was carrying us through.
The footprints in the sand.
Exactly.
Yes. And not only God, but you're there and people are there.
Right.
To help them. A phone call away. MS Warriors. Anywhere, any support group.
Right.
You have somebody there on the phone that you can receive some strength from.
Yes, we have the National MS Society. We have MS Focus.
Yes. Those are the two that you introduced to me that have been just phenomenal when it comes to me going in there to prepare for these things. And I know they've been extremely good for you all.
Oh, yes, definitely. Definitely.
Please look it up if you haven't heard of that. If you've just been diagnosed, there's so much that you can get out. There's so much out there. So thank you, Mawri.
Thank you very much.
To be continued.